Welcome to the second episode of MHSBC. Hope you're all doing well.
And happy November. It's the month of giving and thanks. Although we are still in quarantine, hopefully we have many things to be thankful for this month. Janine, are you thankful for anything?
I'm definitely thankful for the quality time I get to spend with my family in quarantine and my friends that I can speak to when I need them. Speaking of being thankful for our friends, our first segment will be with good friends of ours, Jack Lorenz and Sam Karp. So first off, introducing our special students with Macy is our president, Elisa Kim.
Thanks, Janine. Our special students for this week's episode are Jack Lorenz and Sam Karp. They express their talents by being involved in a band or playing instruments together. Can you guys introduce yourselves and tell us which instruments you play and how you both started to get involved with music?
I'm Jack Lorenz, and I play the guitar and the piano, and I dabble on the drums.
My name is Sam Karp, and I've played piano for 8 years. That's it.
Are you for real?
And wait a minute, how much of a gap was there between the first year?
I haven't got lessons in 3 years now, but 3 years ago was my 8th year of playing piano, and then I play
Oh, wow.
Okay, I did not know that.
I did not know that either. How fun.
And how did you guys both start getting involved with music?
Well, I just remember I always thought music was cool, but I played the violin. I started playing the violin when I was in 3rd grade, and I never really liked it because I never really liked classical music. And so then years later, I had a guitar and a drum set when I was younger, but then I really started to take it a lot more seriously when I got older. And so that's kind of when I started, making music and playing it and playing the music that I enjoyed.
That's super cool. All right, what about you, Sam?
I was forced into it when I was young, at 6, by my brothers, because my brothers started to play piano and violin, and I played both for a while, and I hated both of them. But then I stuck with piano, and then as the years went on, I started to really like it, and then I went by myself, and my brothers fell off. They stopped, but I continued to play for several years.
All right, that's awesome.
Good for you, Sam. So the next question is, what is the hardest piece you guys have ever played, and what was so hard about it to you?
I don't know. I feel like the hardest piece that you play is always going to be the piece that if you're learning an instrument, then I feel like it's each piece always kind of gradually is more difficult so that you learn. So, I mean, I can't really think of a specific piece, but that's how it's always worked for me. It's probably some violin piece that I just never could get, but yeah. No, learning to strum and sing and all that is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an individual piece that was really hard for me to learn, but I had to learn the entire Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack on piano. And there's a lot of songs like that, and some of the songs are 7 to 8 minutes long. But it was really fun, and I still know a couple of them. So I guess that's the hardest one, but that's also the best assortment that I've learned.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, cool. Was there a time that you performed that you were really, really nervous? And did that was it one of your best performances or worst, considering how nervous you were going into it?
Performing with an orchestra when I played the violin was nerve-wracking, but it was with a bunch of people, so it wasn't the end of the world. And then when I started playing guitar and I had to do that by myself and go up on stage with just a microphone and the guitar, that was very nerve-wracking. But the first time I did that, it went a lot better than I thought because I was finally doing something that I enjoyed. And once I started playing it, the more often you do that, then the less scared you get.
The biggest performance I had, it was a small performance, but it was the most important one. It was for a private group of people, and it was only a couple dozen of them. But the main song I played per their request was Saturday in the Park. And leading up to it and the entire day, I mean, I never practiced. I hated practicing for piano. I hated being told to practice because then I didn't want to practice.
Oh my God, yes.
And then, so I never practiced. You know, I knew that I wasn't prepared, but then when the moment came, at least for piano, I noticed it's just like once you start playing, it all clicks and it comes together, especially if you're familiar with the song.
Yeah.
And you kind of like, I don't know, your head goes off in a different place and you're kind of just blind to everything around you. You don't notice that people are watching you, and you just play.
Yeah, I feel like the advice that I've received, like for like handling, stage fright or something like that, is just don't think, which sounds dumb, but it's like if you practice a piece enough, then it just becomes muscle memory.
Yeah, experience is really important, I guess, when you're playing in front of a crowd. And when do you guys play together?
Never. No.
Never?
Mainly, it's just like I play with my friend Trey, who's a really good drummer, and Sam has sat in once and just really not done anything.
Wait, what's the whole point of Sam being in this video?
You say you played with Sam. This was the whole point of the interview.
Yeah.
All right, let's just lie.
All right. Yeah, we've been in a band together for about 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Our first tour was
Cool.
fantastic. That was actually when Harry Styles opened for us.
Oh, yeah.
Some would say that we made him, and I would agree with that statement. But
My favorite part is Sam looking at Jack in the room.
In the corner of the room. To those of you guys watching, Sam and Jack are actually in the same house right now, in the same room.
Same room.
Same room, yeah. Look at that. So that's a nice little addition to this. All right, so this is the last question. Now that I know you guys don't actually haven't like played together.
I play with people. You can ask me those questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that Trey was here too, but what song have you guys been playing recently?
Trey and I like recently we've been just trying to make our own music, which has been very but we play a lot of stuff that has a good guitar and drum part. So like the Black Keys, the two of them, they were just guitar and drums for a while, and so their music is really based off of those two instruments, and so it's really easy to play them. And then we just kind of play like our favorites. So like mine is Coldplay, and Trey really likes the Grateful Dead, and so just stuff like that is fun to do.
All right, this is the last question. Do you guys see yourself playing these instruments when you graduate high school and so forth?
Yes, I see myself doing this. Like, this is what I want to do. So,
That's awesome.
Not really. I was much more into it when I was younger, and as life has gone on, I've lost interest in it, and I still do it for fun, but I don't take it serious. I've moved away. Like, if I play any music, it's never a serious piece. It's just I'll learn a song I hear on the radio or something. And I don't know, my hobbies and my ambitions have just gone in different directions, so I'm stepping away from music. I'm retired.
It's still a fun skill to have. You can hear a song and want to learn it, and you can.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But it's one of those things that's like, it just gets more fun the better you are at it, which sounds simple, but it's like, that's with anything, I feel like. Just any sport, it's a lot more fun when you're a lot better and you can get competitive. So, when you can listen to the radio and then go home and just learn that song by ear, that's when it really gets fun.
Thank you, Jack and Sam, for letting us feature you guys in this segment, and we look forward to hearing more about your playing in the future and talking about the future. Two future Marshall graduates, Gyda and Simone, are here to talk to us about playing tennis. Interviewing them is our club president, Elisa Kim.
See you guys on the other side. Hi, my name is Elisa Kim, and I'm your broadcasting club president. Today I'm here with Simone and Gyda, and they have been chosen to be this year's varsity girls tennis team captains. That was quite a mouthful. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
I'm good.
Okay, that's great. So on this tablet, I have some questions that I'm going to be asking you guys. So let me just get started. Gyda, this one's for you. When did you first get involved in tennis, and why did you like it so much?
Well, I first joined the tennis team when I was a sophomore. So like that was actually the first time like I ever played tennis. It was when I like tried out. And then I stayed because I just really liked how welcoming the community was. Like all the tennis girls are just so nice. And then it's just like a nice like outlet besides academics, you know, like having a consistent activity to do after school and just, yeah, how inviting everyone is.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. And I know a lot of tennis girls last year, they graduated, but yeah, they were great. Thank you. Next question is for Simone. How are you keeping up with tennis and staying active during COVID-19?
So during the summer, I actually practiced with some of the boys on the boys tennis team, and we would like get together at a local park and just rally, and that was really fun to keep up with tennis. But like just staying active, I try to run at least a mile before school every day just to get the endorphins in. I mean, it's not always consistent, but I try my best. But yeah, and then I've been playing with my brother after school, and he was captain of the tennis team when he was in school, so he puts up a really good fight.
Oh my God.
Me, so.
That's commitment. I cannot imagine running a mile. Oh my God, no. Okay, thank you, Simone. Next is for Gyda. What do you miss most about playing tennis at Marshall?
Definitely the girls on the team. Like, oh my gosh, like the tennis team is like a family. Just like the community and camaraderie that we share in all the matches and stuff. Like, yeah, it's just so sad that, you know, we haven't been able to, you know, like bond and see each other, but we tried like during our girls tennis club meetings.
That's awesome. Oh, you guys do meetings virtually on Zoom? Or like
Yeah.
Go?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's sweet. All right, thank you. This is for Simone. How do you manage other school activities like being senior class president and finding time for yourself? Well, maybe like last too.
Well, I gotta keep like a really detailed organizer, just making sure I have everything in order. But I usually I use tennis as kind of like an outlet, like what Gyda said. You know, it's kind of a nice way to channel your energy into somewhere other than academics, and it definitely is like a distraction from all my other commitments, I would say, because I'm just focusing on tennis in that moment, and it's a good place to clear my head. But yeah, it's a lot of juggling calendars and but you know, somehow it all works out.
That's good. Is like tennis sometimes like a place where you can take out all your stress?
Definitely. Just imagine the ball is whatever you're stressed about, you hit it a little harder.
All right, that's good. I wish I had an outlet like that. It's usually my pillow where I scream in. So, all right, thank you, Simone. This is for both of you guys. Do you guys have any plans for the future? And in that future, do you guys see yourself playing tennis?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know if like on a team, but definitely recreationally. And if they have intramural tennis, I would definitely do that.
Nice. What about you, Simone?
I mean, I don't know why Gyda's being so humble. She could get like a tennis scholarship right now. But yeah, I guess I would probably just be playing for fun in the future. It is a good place to like let out all the steam, so I definitely want to keep that.
That's awesome. I'm so jealous of you guys being able to play like a sport, and you guys are varsity team captains. Like, that's insane. Congratulations, and thank you for coming out here and answering some questions. That's it. All I have. Lucy and Janine, back to you guys. All right.
Thank you, Elisa. We wish Gyda and Simone a successful future.
With all this talk of exercise, I'm craving a good meal. We take you to Miss Bilandzija, who will be explaining her favorite meal that she likes to eat during Thanksgiving and what makes it so special to her.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. So my favorite Thanksgiving food is our traditional cornbread stuffing that started with my great-grandmother on my mom's side. And it may have even started with her mother, my great-great-grandmother, but I don't know, because I didn't know her. I knew my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, obviously. And yeah, me, and now my girls know it too. So we all cook this cornbread stuffing every year, and my whole family on my mom's side of the family does the same stuffing. This is what you're gonna get if you come have Thanksgiving with us. So yeah, that's it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye.
Thank you for that, Miss B. Now on to what I am thankful for this Thanksgiving, which is my puppy, Holly. She's not really a puppy anymore, but she's really cute, and yeah, I like to cuddle with her. What about you, Macy?
I'm definitely thankful for my family, but also food, because food's awesome. And here are the rest of our following members at MHSBC to tell us what they are thankful for.
I'm thankful for people who care about me.
For my dog.
Good health and good food.
My friends and family.
Meaningful conversations I've had with people in my past.
Friends and my wonderful family.
My friends and family.
I'm thankful for all the time that I've gotten to spend with my family during quarantine.
For these Arizonas.
For my education.
Opportunities in life.
For K-pop.
Teammates.
FaceTime, because without it, I'd be very lonely during quarantine.
Oh, that's so sweet, and I hope everyone watching also has something to be thankful for. We hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you next time here on
MHSBC.